Hey, fellas, let me ask you something, and I want you to answer it honestly, even if it stings a little. Have you ever been the guy who always texts first? The one who stays up late, waiting on a reply that never comes? The guy who overthinks every emoji, rereads every message, and wonders if maybe, just maybe, you care too much? Yeah? You're not alone. We've all been there. Caught in this weird, emotional tug-of-war, where we give too much, too soon, and get crumbs in return. But today, we flip the script. Today's not about chasing. It's about attracting. It's not about begging for attention. It's about becoming the kind of man she thinks about when the room gets quiet and the phone doesn't buzz. I'm going to walk you through 7 powerful psychological shifts. Not tricks, not gimmicks. Just authentic power moves rooted in confidence, mystery, and a little bit of emotional discipline. This is how you make her miss you, not by pretending, but by becoming unforgettable. Let's get into it. 1. Silence isn't weakness, it's power. Here's the raw truth, man. No one misses what's always there. Think about your favorite song, the one you used to play on repeat. After a while, it didn't hit the same, did it? But the moment you stopped listening, the moment you took a break, that first replay after weeks, chills. Same thing with you. If you're always texting first, always reacting to her stories, always there the moment she breathes your name, you become background noise. But when you go silent, something shifts. She starts to notice the empty space you used to fill, and in that silence, she starts asking questions. Did he forget me? Why hasn't he reached out? Is he talking to someone else? And here's the twist. It's not about ghosting. It's not about games. It's about emotional independence, showing her you're not addicted to her attention. That's power, and power is attractive. 2. Live loud. Let her see you shine without her. Silence doesn't mean disappearing. It means redirecting your energy back to you, your life, your purpose. So while you're not texting her, you're not sulking either. You're in the gym. You're out with your crew. You're traveling, creating, building, laughing, thriving. And guess what? She's watching. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but she'll check. Instagram, Snapchat, maybe even TikTok. Because when curiosity kicks in, she'll look. And when she does, she needs to see a man who never stopped living. You're not showing off. You're showing her and the world that your life is full, rich, and beautiful, with or without her in it. That realization, it stings. And that sting is where missing you begins. 3. Don't fall for the bait. Hold the line. Let's talk about the trap. She posts a fire selfie. Some vague quote about letting go. A reel with a sad love song. Maybe even a story that feels like a direct hit to your heart. You want to like it, react to it, swipe up with a, "Or you good?" But here's the thing. That's bait. She's fishing. And the moment you bite, she wins. Instead, do nothing. Let her wonder. Did he see that? Why didn't he react? Does he not care anymore? See, you're rewiring the dynamic. You're no longer feeding her ego. You're feeding her curiosity. And curiosity is a powerful drug. 4. If she reaches out, stay cool, and here's the kicker. She will reach out. Maybe it's a hey, maybe it's a meme, maybe it's a random excuse. Did you see that show we talked about? Now, here's where most guys fumble. They jump in like it's a rescue boat in the middle of the ocean. but not you. You're calm, collected, subtle. A simple, "Hey, all good," is enough. You don't over-explain, don't gush, don't pour your heart out, because the moment she senses you've been waiting for this, the illusion breaks. Let her sit in that gray area. Let her feel the distance. Remember, attraction grows in space, not in clinginess. 5. Trigger subtle jealousy without being petty. Now, and I'm not saying you should go parade a new girl around just to get a reaction. That's childish. But subtle hints? Different story. A photo at dinner, with a woman in the frame, even if it's just your friend. A tag from a fun night out. A video where a woman's laugh echoes in the background. You're not saying anything, but you're letting her imagine everything. Her mind fills in the blanks. Is he seeing someone? Who's that girl? Was that date romantic? That curiosity creates tension, and tension keeps you in her head, long after the story ends. 6. Give her a nickname that lingers in her mind. This one's subtle, but genius. Give her a nickname, not something generic like babe or cutie, something personal, unique, inside joke level. Could be based on her favorite show, her weird coffee order, or something only you two laughed about. Because here's what happens. Weeks, months, even years later, someone says that name, or she sees it in a movie, and boom, you're back in her mind. It's not magic. It's associative memory. You carved out a space in her brain, and that nickname is the trigger. She might smile. She might ache, but she'll remember. And that's the goal. 7. Leave her with growth. Something that lasts. Here's the real long-term play. Teach her something. Doesn't have to be deep. Just something she learned through you. A quote. A recipe. A mindset. A way to fix her phone. Something that, whenever she uses it, she thinks of you. Why? Because when you help someone grow, when you expand their world, even a little, you become a permanent part of their story. She won't just miss your texts. She'll miss your presence, the way you challenged her, inspired her, made her better. That's the kind of missing that lingers, long after the fun fades, long after the silence settles. So now, you've gone quiet. You're living loud. You're not biting at her bait. You're playing it cool, sparking curiosity, leaving breadcrumbs she can't help but follow. And slowly, she starts to miss you. Not because you manipulated her, not because you played some cheap game, but because you reminded her what it's like to want someone instead of always being wanted. You became rare. And rarity? That's irresistible. So the next time you feel the urge to chase, don't. Stand still. Be bold. Be mysterious. And let her come find you in the silence. Catch you in the next one, King.